about masturbating, last night for some reason I got turned on by Downton Abbey. Yeah, so I rubbed one out to Downton Abbey and then cried, guys. I'm great. Okay, everything's fine. Please, right now, give it up for Ashley Gavin!
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good.
I am a lesbian. You can stop thinking about it. Nothing I love more than a packed room with no energy. Just feels great here. You know, you guys are going to go up too. Did you think about that? Okay, all right. I am a lesbian. You guys hear about this pastor in the South who said he'd unlock the problem to getting rid of the gays? It's on YouTube. You should watch it. It's hilarious. He goes, well, the first thing you gotta do, take all the lesbians, put them in a big electrified fence, cage them in. Stop right there. I'm in. Put me in the cage with the other lesbians. All right, waking up. Because I'm a lesbian and because I'm a feminist, a lot of people assume that I don't like men, that I have like problems with men. I don't have problems with men. I don't know why people assume I have problems with men. I don't fuck men. We have no problems. Like, there's no... What is there to have problems about? We have such strong mutual interests. Anyway. But there's one thing that drives me sort of nuts. There's some, of course not all, but some people, some dudes will be like, oh, women are crazy. Women are emotional. You know? I don't like that because men are also crazy and emotional. I just think they're two different kinds. Like, I call women low stakes crazy and men high stakes crazy. Because women, they go crazy every day, all the time, a little bit. Men go crazy a lot later. Let me explain. So when I was growing up, my mom would just scream in the kitchen, like every day. Your mom ever do that? I'd come home and I'd hear from the kitchen, damn it! Shit, damn it! I'd run across the house, into the kitchen. Mom, are you okay? Bought the wrong kind of milk again. I thought you were dead. But a guy, he doesn't freak out about milk. He doesn't go crazy over milk. He just lets that sit inside of him and stew for 50 years. And then one day the car won't start and he's like, goddamn Muslims! That's a man. Like, a woman goes crazy, she eats a woman goes crazy, she sets her boyfriend's things on fire, right? Like photographs, old love letters. A man goes crazy, he sets his girlfriend on fire. That's what. Despite the drop of a glass, still got it. Okay. All right, that's okay. Yeah, you ever hear the phrase, like, women and children first in an emergency? You guys heard that? I had a guy friend say to me, oh, that's sexist. Like, it's 2016 or whatever. Like, that's sexist. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's women and children first in an emergency because the men are too busy creating the emergency. That's why. Who's show me a female mass shooter, like, please, someone. Oh, there's one out of like 50 million. Every day, it's weird. If it were all women, there would be like, what's in the water? You know, like, they'd be like, what's in tampons? Anyway, it's true. And they'd be like, what are in those menstrual pads? I'll stop saying period, because you guys are gonna like, I can just see some guys are like, just like, all right. Anyone ever think that on the Titanic, a woman reported the iceberg? I'm convinced that a woman just went into the captain's cabin and was like, hi, I'm sorry, I'm really sorry to interrupt you. It's just that, and I know you know, like, way more about this than I do, but, and I'm really sorry, but I feel like there's, like, ice over there. I'm feeling that's, like, there's some ice. All right, thanks, guys. I'm Ashley Gavin.
All right. I did a fundraiser for Planned Parenthood. They loved the period jokes.
Yeah, they do. They love them.
You gotta know, only perform to women. Okay, the next person
hey
knows
guys.
who they are, and then the next
Give me
person
this
is
one
going to
second.
be Max Graham. Max Graham.
Oh.
Give it up for Max Graham.
Sorry, guys.
And it's going to be Sandy Steve.
Hey guys, so I'm really proud of that set because that was a pretty rough room, and I tried something new. and I think it worked really well. I reversed I'm just periscoping. I think so. I don't know. I reversed the setup.
The second version of what you did at 4:30?
The fire? Yeah, I think so.
When a guy goes crazy, sets his girlfriend on fire?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you. Hey guys, so I reversed the joke setup. I kind of tagged it differently, and I think it worked a lot better. And I'm really happy with how that set went, even though because the crowd was just so tepid. They weren't laughing at anything. Really weird crowd, and yeah. Did you run out of time to finish the last joke? Yeah, I did. I ran out of time. So yeah, I'm really happy with the way that went. And if you guys are watching for the first time, my name's Ashley Gavin. I'm a comedian. I had my TV debut a couple months ago. I'm on a college tour now, heading out to LA next week, and then West Virginia, and then Pennsylvania. If you guys are from any of those places, check out my website. Lists all my shows, so you can come out. And yeah, now I take questions and comments from you guys. Questions and comments from you guys. Taking the questions and the comments from you guys. We are in Spain. Hey, Spain, that's awesome. I think your mother is watching. My mother is always watching. My mom is my biggest fan. She comes to all of my shows, and she's super nice, and she never has anything mean to say. Oh, thanks, blind guy. I love you, too. Thank you so much. Boo. Valencia, that's fucking awesome. I wish I could do stand-up in Spain, but I don't speak any Spanish, and it doesn't usually translate. It never translates, actually. Stand-up is so hard to do in other countries. I did a set recently in France, actually, and I had to be very careful about what material I did because a lot of it's so cultural. Things that you didn't even realize were cultural, like it's not just celebrities and pop culture and politics, it's just the way people think, the different societal constructs. So doing stand-up in another country is really hard. It's almost as bad as this explanation that I just made for doing stand-up in other countries. I don't speak any Spain. I don't think anyone speaks any Spain. Jenny McNulty, yeah, I know her. I do know Ian Hunt. Callie, he's a great comedian. He and I are friends, actually. He watches me a lot. I watch him a lot. In fact, just before this, we were talking about jokes together. He's a great comedian. Okay, I believe you. Thank you, Butterball. I appreciate it. I found him on Periscope, and I told him to say hi to you. You see, Callie, he's a man, and he doesn't remember. Men don't usually remember things like that, so I'm just going to chalk it up to that. He did not say hello to me. I doubt it was anything to do with you. I'm sure he just forgot. But I'm going to tell him the next time I see him. I'm going to come through on that. When are you going to be in West Virginia? I'm going to be going to Morgantown in West Virginia to perform at the University of West Virginia. And I'm going to Penn State Dubois and Penn State Allegheny in Pennsylvania. I think those are like mostly western Pennsylvania. Dubois. Hey. Dubois. Penn State Dubois. If you combine all your jokes, how many minutes would it come to? That's a really good question, Callie. I do an hour when I'm on the road, but I actually think I can do a little more than an hour, and some of that is actually just crowd work. So I'm going to guess that I have like an hour and 15. One time I went for an hour and a half, but again, a lot of it was crowd work. So I'm going to say somewhere between an hour to an hour and 15. But a lot of it, you know, you don't want to do the jokes that suck. You know what I mean? Like, I have jokes, every joke I've written, I could theoretically, you know what I mean? It's like, where's that line of an hour of amazing material? I'd say of amazing material, not amazing, but like strong material, I probably only have half an hour. But medium good, and strong, probably an hour. I actually got a tag up there that we should do more social commentary. Yeah, Kelly, actually, if you ever catch me doing an hour, it's almost entirely social commentary. That's really my wheelhouse. I love social commentary. So that's the stuff I love. Do you have anything that I've held back because I would cross the line with society? Yes. I've tried them, and it's simply that the world isn't ready to hear it yet. But I also think a better comic, like, I don't believe that there's a line. I think a really great comic can make anything funny. So one joke that I do, I have a hurricane joke that's probably the best joke I've ever written about what you name hurricanes, because it turns out that the name of a hurricane can influence deeply whether or not someone takes it seriously. And they found that female-named hurricanes are taken less seriously than male-named hurricanes, so I have a joke about that. Then I propose what we should name the hurricanes. And one part of that joke is actually to say that because they hit the South, which is the most racist portion of America, or one of, that I suggest that we name the hurricanes all Jamal. Because if we name them all Jamal, people would run away because white people are afraid of black people, and Jamal is a traditionally black name. I did that joke for a year and worked really well, one of my strongest jokes. But now, because of all of the uprisings, all of the stuff that's going on with cops shooting innocent black people, I can't tell it anymore. Even though it's actually pro Black Lives Matter, I can't tell the joke anymore because of what's going on. Jokes about ISIS, I think, are actually pretty easy, because as long as you're not talking about an event and you're just making fun of ISIS, like here's a really silly joke about ISIS. And this is actually related to the presidential election, but it's 40% of Republicans believe in bombing the fictional city of Agrabah from Disney's Aladdin. When asked why they support bombing Agrabah, poll takers said it's the only sure way to take out ISIS leader Baba Ganoush. And Baba Ganoush is like a Middle Eastern food. It's not an ISIS leader. But that's a joke about ISIS. It's funny because we're actually just making fun of stupid people. We're not making fun of people who, have been killed by ISIS or ISIS itself. So, thank you guys. I appreciate it. So that's a little joke about ISIS. I believe that any subject matter can be done, but you just have to be sensible and sensitive about the way that you approach it. All right, guys, thank you so much for the questions. Thank you so much for the laughs and the comments. Right now it is almost, I would say, 10 o'clock in New York City. Thank you for tuning in, and I will talk to you guys later. And if you thought any of this was funny, please follow me. Check out my YouTube and my website and my bio. Callie, go to bed. It is too late. It's too late for you to be up. Thanks. Appreciate it, guys. I hope I see your follows. Bye.